Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Okay, guys, we are moving on to level 2, and this is just going to be the overview of level 2, and we're going to talk about the daily practices. And this is the level where you're going to be wanting to work with the color orange, okay? Because we're moving on to the sacral, and it's perfect because we're getting close to Halloween. I did not plan this, but it works out perfectly. So over these next, 4 or 5 weeks, you want to be wearing and connecting with the color orange. You can be, wearing it, carrying it. If you have stones, you could use carnelian, you could use citrine. You can Google what stones work really well for the sacral chakra, and basically, just get connected with the color orange, which, like I said, should be pretty easy right now because we're moving into Halloween, and we're going to be doing the daily practices for this next week. So if you are on level 2 in the page of the manual, it's the second page on the bottom there. You'll see daily practices. So the first daily practice is breathe deeply and visualize yourself in an open and receptive energy, okay? Doing this every day, because this is going to be the time where we're connecting with our feminine energy as well, okay? So being in an open and receptive energy, just breathing and visualizing what that looks like to you, to be open and receptive. That's going to help you to be manifesting. That's going to help you to be connecting and receiving the blessings and the opportunities and the growth that you want to have coming in. Then we have utilize salt scrubs, sugar scrubs, or energetic cleansing products into your bath shower routine. You could also use herbs, oils, crystals, or intentions will make wonderful additions, okay? So basically, I know everybody's different. Everybody may have different stuff available to you. Something that I do every day is I use my different sprays that I make. I have my Munay spray. I have something that the Pleiadians gave to me specifically. It's called Pleiadian Passion. Now I put this directly on my hands and I rub them together and it goes right into my bloodstream. This is something that I use to connect with the Pleiadians specifically. I do have these available on my Etsy shop if you're interested, but you don't have to have them. You can use any type of spray like Palo Santo spray. This basically, if you don't want to buy the spray from somebody like me, you can make it yourself. You just need a little bit of witch's hazel, Palo Santo essential oil, 100% therapeutic grade, and water, okay? And then you just mix it together. And what else? Oh, something else that I use every day is this. It's actually gut. It's a scrub and body wash, but it actually has rose quartz in it. So I love this. I've been using this every day. You can see that it's almost gone. But this I thought was so cool because I love using salt scrubs because salt scrubs really cleanse your energy. They cleanse your body. And I thought it was perfect to have the rose quartz right in there. So this is one that I use all the time. I think I can probably find this on Amazon and put a link down below. Something else I've been using daily now, and it's been helping me immensely since having Lyme disease too, is this Jupiter CBD product. Now, this is something someone reached out to me and was like, hey, we just want you to try this, see if you like it. If you like it, awesome sauce. If you don't worry about it. And it really does make a huge difference. This has been helping people all over the place too. It helps with depression, it helps with anxiety, it helps with you in your physical pain, if you have emotional pain. So if you're somebody that suffers with anxiety or stress or, bipolar or anything, using this daily can help. So since we're talking about daily practices, this is something that's been part of my daily practice now, and it definitely helps. So I'll put a link down below. I actually have a coupon code that they gave to me called Divine, all capital, and you get 20% off. And the next part of this, which is something that you can use with part 1 here, practicing breathing and visualizing in an open receptive energy, is this Sri Yantra, which is the flower of life yantra, okay? So basically you want to just sit and gaze, meditating on the flower of life yantra. How does it make you feel and what sensations do you feel? So you could just sit and gaze at this in an open and receptive energy, breathing and receiving whatever it is that you're meant to be receiving in that time, okay? And then, like I said, it's a little bit of a combo of this first daily practice. You know what I mean? And you can do this 10 minutes a day. You don't have to make it a big, huge ordeal. You could do 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And like I said, you can do like these salt scrubs and these things with your shower routine. If you don't have any, or if you can't get any, what I do is I just put my hands over the shower head, and I imagine that I'm like infusing that shower head with energy and light and protection and whatever else it is that you want to bring in. And then when the water runs through that energy field, it's going to help wash away all of the stuff that needs to be washed away, bring in the energy and the intentions that you just infused into the shower head. And then making positive affirmations about yourself and practicing looking in the mirror, loving every single inch of yourself, especially the places you typically find hard to love. So this is mirror work, okay? And mirror work is very, very powerful. If there's any part of your body, you know, when you get out of the shower and you're naked and you get out and you're like, oh my God, I got cellulite and I got this and my nose and my blah, blah, anything you don't like, you just want to look at it and start loving it. And it's really going to make a difference. Like, I've been able to transform the way I feel and look, like how I look, you know what I mean? And it helps the way the way you look transform too. So if you get out and you're constantly like, I hate this, I can't stand this, blah, 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 it's going to reflect that, and it's going to continue to look that way. But if you get out and you can, start loving those parts of yourself and really looking at them and affirming how much you love your body, how much you love your booty, how much you love your thighs, how much you love your nose, how much you love your eyes, whatever it is that you usually don't like, you're going to shift the energy and vibration of it, and it's going to start to reflect that love. So you can literally change your physical body by loving it. So try to do this for the next, day, every day, really. You want to try to bring this in as part of your daily affirmations and visualizations and intentions. And it's really going to change the way you find yourself to look and the way that you feel about yourself, okay? So just figure out what affirmations work best for you. It's hard for me to give you a set one because you guys all have different bodies and different things that you like about yourselves, but this will definitely help, okay? So then for the rest of level 2, basically we're going to be talking about creating sacred spaces next week. So we're going to talk about the intentions behind that, creating your safe, sacred places for protection for yourself and for other people. We're going to also be calling in protection, and we can do that through a pillar of light or through our vortex, which you guys basically know, but those are good ways to, practice using the pillar of light or vortex or together. And then week 8 is going to be an activation for protection with Archangel Michael and the Pleiadian emissaries of light. And that will be a paid activation, but the following one is a meditation with cord cutting with Archangel Michael and the Pleiadian emissaries of light, and that will be free. And I've done a cord cutting on the channel before. It's one of my most popular videos, but I did it with Archangel Michael and Raphael. This will be the first time I've done it with these two specifically, so I'm really interested to see how that comes out. But like I said, that one will be free for you guys. And then week 9, we're going to use the vortex to anchor anywhere, okay? To go anywhere we want to go, and then to receive downloads within the vortex, cleansing our spaces, cleansing our bodies, cleansing other people. And then hands-on healing, like literally being hands-on with people and the etiquette behind that. And then the long-distance healing, how to use our vortex for long-distance healing and how to use our vortex for in-person healing. Then week 10, we're going to go on to Syrian emotional body cleansing activation, and that's going to cleanse your emotional body. Okay, we're going to work with the Syrian emissaries and energies and the frequencies of Sirius. And then part 7 of week 10 is going to be Syrian sacred geometric portal activation, and this is a journey with the dolphins and whales. So Sirius is home to a lot of Syrian dolphins and whales, and I actually have something really cool to show you guys that week. And talk to you a little bit about it. So like the pre-video before that, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And then there's going to be a meditation to connect with the dolphins and whales, because I really wanted everybody to have an opportunity to connect with the dolphins and whales, and I know not everybody can afford to do the activations. So there's going to be 2 very intense activations and then like just a regular meditation just to at least meet the dolphins and whales, and then you guys will have had the information to go connect with them yourselves by that point, so you'll be able to like bring it all together and do that work whether or not you're paying or not, okay? And then week 11 is going to be about the bonus work, and that's for the sacral chakra. And then you'll have bonus homework and things to do, and bonus meditations to cleanse the womb space and to awaken the divine feminine and be in a state of allowance and allow yourselves to receive and, you know, heal and grow and get all of that connection that you need to get. Week 12, we're going to be discussing meeting our soul children and the galactic inner child. So a lot of us have soul children. Some of us have already met them. You might not have remembered meeting them, or you may have like little inklings or feelings or sensations. Most of us have them. If you do not have them, you will meet your inner child, because if you had any galactic lifetime, you're going to have an inner child from that lifetime, okay? So there's going to be the discussion where we talk more about all that, and then the activation where you'll meet the soul children, whether it's your child that you've given birth to, or a child that you were in another lifetime, or a child that you had in another lifetime, and we'll go over those three differences. Then week 13 is the ancient Egyptian mystery school teachings and an activation. So we're going to talk about, you know, the mystery schools, the teachings connected to that, and we're going to get into the Akashic records. So we're going to talk about, you know, accessing the library of the Akashic records from the earth, because there are two. So there's going to be an Earth's Akashic Record meditation. I wanted everyone to access these, so that's why that's in a meditation form. There will be the activation for the ancient Egyptian mystery school teachings, but then there's going to be a free meditation for the Akashic records themselves, and that's the Earth's Akashic records. When we get into level 3, we're going to talk about the galactic Akashic records and the difference between the two, but for week 13, it's going to be basically all connected to the Akashic records, and you know, how basically the mystery school teachings and the Akashic records are kind of one and the same, but we'll get there, and we'll talk more about that. And we'll discuss all of those things and see what comes through. So basically that's going to be level 2, and it's not going to be as long as level 1, I don't think. It might be about the same, but I wanted to get you guys started on your daily practices, okay? Because last time I forgot to mention it in the overview, and, you know, I had to throw it in there with everything else. And I might do a live stream soon just to kind of catch up with you guys, see if you have any questions, see how you guys are doing. I know that I was going to do a separate video about clear knowing. I've just been having a hard time with everything I was going through physically, but now I'm starting to feel a lot better, and I have a lot more energy than I did. I screwed myself over today by going outside in the sun for too long. I forgot that the medication I'm on, I'm not supposed to sit in the sun. So I sat in the sun, and I ended up very, very nauseous. I missed the doctor's appointment to talk about my feet and ankles. And yeah, I'm looking like a hot mess right now, because when I got out of the shower, I didn't even brush my hair. I just laid down, passed out. So I got eye makeup on my eyes from yesterday. I've got like my hair a big froey mess, and that's why you guys are just seeing my hands right now. But I will probably do a live stream soon if you guys seem like you have a lot of questions and things like that. If not, we'll just go along with it, and I'll see you guys next week for creating sacred space. So hopefully that assisted you guys, and I will see you soon in Munay. Namaste.